You can't help it.
Oh wow, okay. Oh wow. I didn't think you would go with the princess dress. I didn't see you for a princess dress style. Yeah, this is good. Dang, that's a train. And we're supposed to spin in this?
No, we pin it up.
You said what?
We pin it up.
He's nervous. See, that's That's all. Yes.
The first reaction I had was annulment. Girl, you needed to turn around and leave this man.
How?
Because, okay, so Noah is a well-decorated Olympic athlete who has a reputation for being a little bit of a jerk to his opponents.
Okay.
And I think all that this video did was prove to us that it's not just his opponents that he's a jerk to, also his wife. Because I think you have to have an extremely low IQ to not understand what that moment meant for her.
So this whole Noah Lyles wedding situation is completely being blown out of proportion. And to see this happen before my very eyes is just so wild to me. And I just feel like it's so just disgusting how people are trying to say that she shouldn't have chose him, like Junnelle shouldn't have married him. And that woman saying, oh, annulment immediately, or, oh my gosh, I would never. If my man looked at me like that, like the projection and just the misery that's being placed on these two, like they just got married, is just so mind-blowing to me. Because before that clip went viral, I actually stumbled upon their photo shoot in Vogue, and they were like interviewed too, because it was on Apple News. Like, I don't read Vogue, but it popped up on Apple News, and something told me to, look at it. It's like, oh, they got married. I knew they were a couple. And me and my friend were like looking at it together on, like we were on FaceTime, and I was like sharing my screen, and we were just like, oh my gosh, they look so happy. Like, they're cute. The wedding is beautiful. Like, their guests look so happy. Like, it just was really cool. Like, I just thought it was very wholesome. And then to see this, like, people completely take one clip, right, out of the whole wedding. And I know that not everyone's gonna know that they have like a full spread in Vogue, but you see one clip of like him reacting to her in her dress in a way that's kind of awkward and not what you would want. Mind you, you're not the one getting married, you're not the bride, but you then take that and run with it. And I'm like, to me, he's just like a socially awkward like person that may be on the spectrum, because he's known for putting his foot in his mouth and saying things at like the wrong time sometimes, or I don't think he means any harm. In some of these instances, I just think that he's just a little bit quirky. And now people are just bashing them. I even saw someone say, oh, this is a lavender marriage. Like, it's just disgusting and miserable. And so I just want to show some of the pictures that I thought really shows the truth of their relationship and bond. I don't think one clip can contextualize the depth and dynamic of their relationship. This is a picture taken like directly after the first look, and she looks very happy, and she says she's happy that Noah liked the dress. Like, Vogue interviewed them and published their pictures. This is them walking together, and Noah says, I could not stop smiling. My cheeks already hurt. Okay, like, they're happy. You guys are trying to project like misery and just nastiness onto them. It's just so bizarre. Like, to see you guys just run with a completely, like, I just feel like the narrative that you guys are running with is just completely false. Look at this. She looks so good. Again, they interviewed them. Here's what she had to say about her robe. Like, this wasn't no little cheap wedding. Like, they dropped the bag on this wedding, and he's the Olympian, so I know he spent money. Okay, and I don't think a man that doesn't love his woman is going to put this much time and effort and money into the wedding. This is what I thought was really cute and really symbolized like how much he cares for her and their bond. Like I said, context is important. So, it says that he sent her a surprise gift with a cute letter and a rare Pokemon card. Like I said, he's quirky. Like the Pokemon card, I'm like, yeah, I could see him doing something like that. Like he's a little strange, but she loves it. Look, her and her bridesmaids, like, they look happy. So this is when she was reading her vows to him. This man is crying. So you mean to tell me because he didn't do a backflip after she walked out, for the first look, he doesn't care about her and she should get an annulment, or, she should sleep with one eye open? Look at the caption. Come on now. And like, this is why I say people take any little bit of information and blow it up. Like, you could say anything online, and we need to be better at fact checking and really getting the full story before we come up with a narrative. So I think she says that she was shaking due to being nervous, and he held the vow book for her, because she, it's nerve-wracking to profess your love in front of everyone. So I just thought this was very cute. Like, this is beautiful. Like, what is wrong? And this to me was very touching and just shows how much thought they put into their wedding. Like, they have a seat for the people that couldn't be there physically but are there in spirit. Like, come on now. And then she has another dress. Like, they had multiple outfits. Another outfit change, another dress. Like, I would recommend you guys go to Apple News and just search Vogue, like, Noah Lyles, and see the pictures for yourselves, read the captions. They also showed the reception where all their family and friends were dancing. They had Tasha Cobbs perform. They incorporated both of their cultures. He's African American, she's Jamaican. Like, I just don't think that people that put this much thought, time, and detail into their union and incorporate their family and friends like this, you know, they don't care about each other. Like, I think that he deeply cares for her, and just because someone doesn't react the way that you would expect them to doesn't mean that you can place an indictment on their relationship. Like, I just think that everyone needs to touch grass.
Oh wow, okay. Oh wow. I didn't think you would go with the princess dress. I didn't see you for a princess dress style. Yeah, this is good. Dang, that's a train. And we're supposed to spin in this?
No, we pin it up.
You said what?
We pin it up.
He's nervous. Is he nervous? That's all. Yes.
Unfortunately, we have to normalize leaving this man at the altar, because what was that? What was that? Literally, your wife, your first look at your wife in her queen moment, you turn around and you laugh. The first thing this man did was bust it out like he was cracking up. It wasn't no, oh my God. No, he was laughing. Some people say, oh, it's nervous, not laugh, or no. That man did not like what he saw. And I don't think that man likes who he's marrying, because in no world whatsoever would this be okay. And it's okay. I know you guys have spent money, but I would rather lose out on the money I spent on a wedding than being with the loser for the rest of my life. I would rather let that money go to waste than waste my time that I know I can't get back by being with the loser. That was complete loser behavior. It makes no sense. And then, like, after he got the laugh out of his system, he just continued to critique her. Like, are we supposed to spin in this? Sir, you don't even look fine yourself. You had the honor to be in that queen's presence. Like, do you guys understand? He humiliated her. Of course, she was mature enough to hold it together. You see me, I'm not that mature. She was mature enough to hold it together, and she tried to bring him in close because she knew that somebody was recording. I don't even know how this video made the light of the internet. Like, how did it even make it to the internet? It's a completely different topic. But that man doesn't like who he's marrying, and we need to really focus on. You guys think that women are dramatic, but it would save you a lifetime of sadness if we really, truly see the signs for what they are. Like, let's stop trying to turn red flags into green flags, because I know in a couple of days, when they're in their honeymoon, a video is coming to the internet that this man loves me and he is the best and he is that, he was nervous and blah blah blah. Let's stop. We know what we saw, and it just wasn't right.
I'm not married, but I'm also not stupid. Fellas, do yourself a favor and watch Noah Lyles' reaction to his soon-to-be wife's wedding dress. And quite literally do the exact opposite of that.
I watched the Noah Lyles reaction video to his wife coming out when he was like, this is not what I picture. Like, how am I going to spin in this? And I want women, not every lesson do you have to learn the hard way. You don't have to go through the annulment or having to leave your man at the aisle because he did some dumb shit like that. You can look at other people's scenarios and apply it to your life. That's called discernment, mama. And here, you should take that as a threat. A man deciding on your happiest day of your life when you took a year to go dress shopping, to get it fitted, to see yourself as a bride. You're now about to see your groom walk down the aisle. And at this moment, he should be on his knees thanking God that he has you as a wife. Hot, intelligent, beautiful wife, stunning. And he took that time to critique you. He took the opportunity to take you down a few notches. You need to consider that a threat, ladies. For real. He talking about, I didn't envision you with it. First of all, are you the bride? Why do we care about your vision about what I'm wearing? You envision your tux. Worry about that. And your dress shoes. You don't need to worry about what I'm wearing. And regardless of whatever I picked it. And I'm the person in the dress. This dress look good because I'm in it. So it shouldn't have mattered whether it was a teacup, ball gown, fit and flare. You should just be in awe that I'm standing in front of you. And the fact that you took that moment to try and humble me, you will be living a life of a man trying to humble you at your greatest peaks.
And I am so tired of social media and the way that some of y'all provide these PhD level dissertations in response to the most regular, schmegular, mundane, everyday things. Why are we surprised by the way that Noah Lyles reacted to his wife during the first look at their wedding? Why? Why are we surprised? Because I have seen that man a grand total of 3 minutes on my television. If that, okay? He runs track, he's fast. He hasn't been on my TV a lot. I have seen that man and observed him for probably about 2 minutes, let's say that. And he reacted exactly how I would predict he would react in a situation like that. Exactly how I would have predicted. So why are we surprised? I actually was shocked he's gotten married, because he gave every indication that he would marry himself if given the opportunity. I've seen all of these videos on my For You page of people breaking down his psyche and saying, oh, he loves himself, so he's incapable of providing her the love that she needs, and that's why he's not even paying attention to the way that she looked in her dress, and he didn't pay her a single compliment. And then I saw the clip of the lady on a talk show breaking it down. He's Noah Lyles. He reacted like Noah Lyles would react. It's really that simple. Open, shut, case closed.
Hello, everybody. So, I've been seeing a lot of mixed review on our first look. And usually, I would ignore videos like this. I wouldn't say anything, but I felt as if this time I really need to say something. So, let me paint the picture for what you guys did not see in that 1 minute video, maybe. Leading up to that wedding, all of my sisters got denied for their visas. Sisters, nieces, my best friend of, I don't know how many years we've been friends since we were 8. She went to the embassy 3 times, did not get her visa. And it was just a lot emotionally going in, because I wanted my family to be there. So on the day of the wedding, my team got a bad news. Somebody that was supposed to deliver the first speech and be sitting in the front of my wedding did not show up. So Noah was told like an hour before, like, hey, you know, somebody did not show up, and we didn't tell Junnelle'S yet. He said, tell her no so she can get to process it. They were like, no, we're going to tell her before the first look. So when she sees you, you know, she can cheer up, like lift her spirit. So 5 minutes before walking out that door, I was told that this person did not show up. Went out there basically holding back tears or whatever. And there was like 10 cameras around us. When I looked to the side, my aunt was halfway passing out, so she was sitting outside, just catching some air, and I'm there overstimulated, just tapping Noah on the shoulder. So in that moment, that reaction that I got from Noah is exactly what I needed, because he tried to make me happy. He tried to make me talk. Because if he did not do that, I would probably be, what do we call it now? Shut off the whole wedding, because I was processing so much disappointment mentally and emotionally. So what he gave, I truly appreciate. So for the woman out here, oh, and also about the dress. I told this man I was going to wear a mermaid dress. Now I hate mermaid dress. Know me, if you know me and you follow me, you know I'm gonna wear something tight. I'm gonna be in my little bodycon, anything fitted, that's me. I work hard for my body, so, you know, fitted dress. And he was very surprised that I was in a princess dress. So he liked it. And this is something that we talked about. We talked about how I would dance in that princess dress if I actually wore it. We talk about, and this is the reason why I have 3 dresses. I have a mermaid dress, a princess dress, and a short dress to dance in. But apart from that, this is the first time I've seen so many women giving so many opinions on my relationship. Some are saying, run. He didn't say you're beautiful. And every time I read those comments, because I read comments, no I don't, but I do, I look at these profiles and it's usually woman that looks at me, or he don't love her, why can't he love me? I am beautiful, I am strong, I'm ambitious, and I'm confident, and so should you. So if it takes somebody saying that you're not beautiful to call off an engagement or a marriage, like, it wasn't worth anything. Because truth be told, that is something I get told every day by Noah. So in that moment, that dress, that hair, that makeup did not matter. All I wanted was to feel comfortable. All I wanted was to laugh, to smile, and he did exactly that. Thank you. Bye.
Noah Lyles' first look with his bride to be or now wife. Oh my God, that is one of the most cringiest things I've ever seen in my entire life. And look, I want to be completely fair here. I'm not the most romantic guy, and I'm one of those guys to where, like, I'm gonna be honest with my wife about anything. Like, if you ask me how something look, I'm gonna tell you what I think. Like, I'm not gonna play to your ego. You ask me, I'm gonna tell you. But even I, being as stubborn as I am, on my wedding day, even if I felt like something was off, I didn't agree with it, I was questioning certain things, on my wedding day, you are going to be the finest thing on earth. Whatever decision you made, it is going to be the best decision, and I'm going to let you know that. Like, I can at least do that on my wedding day. This man did a first look with his wife. They both surprised each other with what they're going to have on. And I mean, no offense, brother, but your wife looked amazing. But for you to turn around and see your wife, what on your wedding day is supposed to be the most beautiful, like, time you see your wife to that point, and you haven't seen her all day, and you turn around, and for your first words not to be, oh my God, you're so beautiful, you look amazing, oh, I can't wait to marry you, or something of that nature, your first words are to critique what she has on. Oh, so you went with that dress. Oh, it has a train. Are we supposed to spin in that? Like, bro. I swear, I'm not trying to be funny when I say this. I'm like, I mean it. He might have a little bit of autism. I'm sorry, like, there's no other excuse for it. No man in their right mind, in their rational mind, would do something like that consciously, unless there's a little bit of the tizzy involved. We've seen the way Noah has acted in the past. I wouldn't be surprised. Hopefully his wife, still happy. Hopefully their marriage lasts forever. I'm wishing them nothing but a happy and peaceful and loving marriage. But that first look moment, oh, that's rough. But congratulations. I do want to say congratulations.
Some realize that Noah Lyles and Junnelle BROMFIELD'S sparks a lot of attention around their marriage. Before I go any further, congratulations to the newlywed. Alright, both Noah and Junnelle. They looked stunning, absolutely stunning. I loved it. Based on Noah's introduction, when he turned around and saw Junnelle in her gown, a lot of people are satisfied to the approach where Noah approached Junnelle. I'm never really satisfied, but guess what? Noah is Noah and Noah been Noah. You feel me? Put Noah Lyles' accomplishment and all his accolades aside and put him as a regular person that does a 9 to 5. The typical Jamaican female would not date a man like Noah Lyles. And the reason why I say so, because Noah Lyles is kind of flamboyant. Like, him kind of goofy. You feel me? Like, his personality gives a 5-year-old where I get introduced to the big girl. Even that is said, there is so much allegations and accusations towards Noah Lyles. I read comments, I see people are saying a lavender marriage, XYZ. Not because a man might portray a feminine personality or a feminine character means he's gay. Like, his personality does not determine his sexual orientation. People are saying lavender marriage. If y'all don't know what's a lavender marriage, please Google it, because Google is free. As me say, the typical Jamaican female with Noah Lyles' accolades, his finances, and all his achievements aside, would not date a Noah Lyles. Even though it's 2026 and a lot of people are explore, but them still would not date a Noah Lyles, because guess what? The Jamaican culture, the Jamaican society gonna bully that female. And exactly the same thing what them do to Junnelle. Y'all bully the fuck out of Junnelle Bromfield. Honestly, being Jamaican, it comes with a lot of expectancy. A lot of do's, a lot of don'ts. Jamaica is very homophobic, and that's one of the biggest reasons enough people have a problem with Noah. I personally don't have no problem with him because guess what? Everybody showcase what they want to the world. 7 brothers, 7 different minds, 7 different personalities. You can't use the man personality to judge his sexual orientation. That's overboard. But based on Noah's approach towards Junnelle when he saw her gown or her attire, me never did expect no different because y'all know how Noah love to justify everything. And that not mean say him not love him wife or him not have true affection towards her. Noah will always be Noah. I don't have to just get to it. Y'all just gotta adapt him because guess what? He's a part of the Jamaican culture now. Through his wife Junnelle, he can get Jamaican citizenship. You feel me? But yeah, I wanna live with it. I don't got dead a bush.
Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. I mean guys, there's this video I've been wanting to post, but I think I'm gonna just let it sit in my draft for maybe 3 days before I post it. Yeah, I really wanted to get that out of the way because like, I mean, I really want to make content for you guys. I really want you guys to enjoy my content. But anyways, let's just go back, let's just get straight to the point. Guys, like, one thing I sometimes hate to do is, maybe I don't know what I'm trying to say, but what I'm trying to say is I hate coming to this platform, let's say something like a TikTok platform, and I see people like try and ruin my mood. I don't know why your first interaction to your bride's dress would be that. But I don't know if people are saying at least he could not even fake it. But guys, I'd rather him be truthful than him to fake it. I'd rather him be truthful than him to fake it, because at least we know who he is. Actually, the ones that fake it are more dangerous. They are more dangerous because if something now happens, like like, let's say if something now happens, we are not likely to say, oh, at least it happened. I mean, it happened, yeah, it happened. Well, it's so crazy that, let's say, that would be his first initial reaction, saying, I thought you'd go with the dress. No emotional intelligence. None at all. No emotional intelligence. And people, like, and I think one thing I don't like about our society is that we infantilize men a lot. We do infantilize men a lot. I do think every human being has an emotional intelligence, but they choose not to use it. Because how can your reaction to, let's say, your wife be that? I've never seen it in my life. Like, how can your reaction to your wife whom you've taken to the altar and you find attractive and everything? Because guys, I'm not gonna lie here, if you go to their their videos and go and watch them, like, guys, you see that they are so close together, like they're so like together. You never know that there's something wrong, like they're just so together, you can never tell. Then for him to come up with this thing where this actually nonsense, where he doesn't want to like appreciate and tell how beautiful she is, because truly she is beautiful. And if you I don't know if maybe I'm gonna also link is it the Shannon Sharp or is it the Cam Newton interview where he was talking and saying, oh, I didn't even slid into her DMs, she was the one who slid into her DMs. Guys, can we just stop sliding into boys' DMs? Can we as women stop sliding into men's DMs? Because guys, I do believe that the men have to change. I do believe that, let's say, if a man is to want you, he has to show that he wants you. If a man wants you, he shows that he wants you. Can you imagine that this man went on a rant and said, like, with all this, like, I couldn't even believe that he would be the first to, let's say, come and he's doing this, like, nonsense, talking about, let me name all the men who have talked about how they never wanted to be with their women in the first place. Let's talk about it. What about that Is it Simon Biles' husband? You see, I've forgotten his name because I know him as Simon Biles' husband. What about Selena Gomez? Guys, I've made a video on that couple. If you want to check it out, you can check it out. Like, what about what about the other ones? What about it? Like, why is it that people like have this mindset of trying to let's say always disgrace their partners if their partners said, oh, I slid into the DMs first? At least be like Serena's husband. Like Serena's husband, I don't know if is it Alexis Ohanian. Be like him, even though Serena was the one who actually invited him to come and watch a football match. Have you ever seen him going about it and say when she actually first reached out, he wasn't that serious? I'm sorry, him going to sit on that chair and saying that he doesn't know who he is. Come on, who doesn't know who the flip Serena Williams is? And you're, well, American. You are American and you do not know who Serena Williams is. Because Serena Williams is not any kind of like, let's say, just a tennis player that represents America. Serena Williams is Serena Williams and she's known around the world. So, all that thing where people are saying, oh, you know, oh, this and everything, and it's just lies. Everybody who has ever married their partners that said they didn't really know them and they're actually properly famous. Most of the ones that come out to say they didn't go with them are liars. They are liars. They are proper liars. And well, it's something we're not going to cover. But let's just say, let's go back to what I was saying. Like, I've said it again. And him too with the, oh, she slid into my DMs. I never even wanted it to be serious. Give me a flipping break, mate. Give me a damn break. Why is it that these people always find a way to make things awkward? Oh, I didn't want it. Oh, I didn't want it, you know. But, you know, it took me 9 years to get here. Of course, you can watch it in the video where you say it took me 9 years to get here. Like, it's kind of like bursting and saying, oh, I didn't really want her like that. She wanted me. She had no choice not to resist me, you know, all those things like that. Like, no. And all these people who speak like that, newsflash, you're not more desirable than your wife. All of them men, like for example, the Selena Gomez's husband, even right now, Junnelle'S husband, which is Noah Lyles, how they calling it? Who said that? I think it's three of them. Have I named them? Yes, Simon Biles' husband. All of them, they talk as if they're more attractive than their wife. I don't know what is pumping their brains, but no, you're not more attractive than your wife. All of your wives are prettier than you. And it's not because they are women. They actually are prettier than you. They're actually more beautiful than you. So it has nothing to do with the fact that, oh, they are, they're, let's say, ugly. No, it's not because they are like women or whatever. It's because they are more prettier than you. They are more prettier than you. And it's okay to accept that. And the fact that they're sliding into your DMs, it was just a desperate move. But that doesn't mean that you're more attractive than them. I don't know why these men have these guts to like just pump up and act as if they are the princess, they are the prize in the relationships. No, they're not. They are not. In most relationships, women are always going to be the prize. And in these two relationships that I've named, they are the prize. I don't care if it's this, like, say, Olympian or whatsoever. They actually are the prize. I don't know why these men get so bold to act as if they are princesses. Do they want the princess treatment? Men right now in relationship want the princess treatment. The princess treatment is meant for women, not men. I'm just sick of it. I'm just sick of it. But to be fair, in other videos, they looked really happy. But of course, this new wedding video and this and the other video from the Cam Newton, is it the Cam Newton or from the Cam Newton interview, or is it the Shannon Sharp interview? It's not nice. From the way they do and the way they are together, you can tell he really loves her. But sometimes he's just being what he's not supposed to be, a jerk. So guys, I've come to the end of the video. Please drop your comments in the comment section below. Say anything you want to say, but guys, please let's do it respectfully, okay? Bye.